This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Odin Sphere Leifthrasir. In the last episode, we traveled to Titania to find the puka with the sword. We believe to be our lover Cornelius. Hopefully, well, actually, we're kind of hoping it's not him because then, you know, he's not cursed with the puka's curse. But the way this world things are going, probably not. So yeah. Well, either way, we have to steel ourselves, and hopefully we can get through this crazy place without too much trouble. We know that the king is not very much of a fan of ours. At least if you play Cornelius' story. I don't know if Velvet's story ever truly explains why, during her tale, if she knows that the king doesn't like her, but I don't know, it's probably assumed if they're meeting each other out in the middle of nowhere. Actually, kind of what I want to know is, and the game, unfortunately, the game never like tells us this, is how did Velvet and Cornelius run into each other? You know, like they actually never tell us. Like they're like they just start out being lovers, pretty much for the most part. In America, okay, in American games and stuff like that, they never have two teenage characters be lovers. They always like say they're going out or they're dating or whatever, even in fantasy games. But if you read the Japanese text, for the most part, they call them lovers. Although lovers over there could easily mean just dating too. Doesn't mean they're actually having relations with each other. But I pretty much just assume they are, because teenagers are all okay. I don't want to assume they're all the same, but a lot of them are kind of, well, hormonal heavy. Let's just say that. But anyway, let's see. Let's keep exploring. Let's get that vampiric ring. Oh boy. Big eyes. Or evil eyes, sorry, that's what they call them in this game. Actually, have I gotten quite a few? I'm trying to remember if I've gotten any actually A-ranks in this. I know I have during Oswald's, but has Velvet suffered the A rank or the S rank? I think I've gotten really close to getting it for Velvet, but I've never actually gotten it. You know, the funny thing, I mentioned that, and I'll probably get it today or something like that, you know? That would be funny anyway. And it may happen today, I don't know. I'm not doing too well against these evil eyes. Yeah, we're good. But still, I don't... Oh, there's one. Man, Spiral Drive, you just can't beat it. Really can't. Oh, that was awesome. I was even trying to do that ability. Sometimes you just get lucky. Alright. And another S-rank. Aren't I awesome? Well, at least with Velvet. See, this is why I never said Velvet was... Velvet is hard to play as, but I never said Velvet is my least favorite character. That's either Oswald or Mercedes. Although after playing Oswald and Mercedes, I kind of jump back and forth. And I don't hate the characters, I hate the playstyle of them because of... Where is this shrub? Oh, I bet I know where it is. Oh, never mind. I was about to say maybe it's a... Is there anything over there? I didn't think so. But, alright. Oh, naturalize. We'll save that for if we ever store up enough. Oh, there it is. Finally, we find one. It's about time we found one of those dwarf mushrooms or whatever you want to call them. Oh, we get a Rosinwood too. Need some of those. They don't kick me. Luckily, they can't do damage. Well, they can do damage if you're the Habanestro, then it burns you. It burns you with a fire, a passion. Okay, I need to go here, and I think there was a little dwarf, a grate to get to the treasure chest to the south here. I think. Yeah, there it is. All right, we get a treasure chest with a volcano in it. Always could use that. And a butterfly, which we can always use a few extra phosons, because I've been having trouble grinding some phosons with Velvet here. So. Alright, I think that's all we need from the dwarf things. Alright, so before we finish, we've got the trial and the boss to do. So, alright. Let's see. I've got quite a few healing. Well, I got a healing, but I've got a food that heals quite a bit, so I think we should be fine. I think it's gonna be 2 guardsmen if I. Or oh, okay, fine then. Shouldn't be too bad. If anything, all the slime does is it just takes a while, so we should be good. Although I admit I did have an easier time when I was playing as let's see. Let's try this. I haven't used this ability yet. Oh, that's not too bad. Hey, it doesn't last very long, but that's not too bad. I like it. It's good for a when enemies get up behind you when you're fighting either like one dude or a boss or something. So it's definitely worth considering. Ow. Ah. No. Ah, get off me. Man, this is why it's a trial, because it's not us fighting ooze, it's us just fighting like a ton of dudes. They keep knocking me out. Yeah, that's I like that. Yeah, take that, wizard. We're doing pretty good so far. I mean, yeah, we got knocked around, got jumbled around a bit, but get good opportunities to like fully utilize the spiral drive, because half the time I've done enough damage to ow. That's one of the fun things about playing as a weaker character, is that you kind of get to see a lot of abilities from monsters that you wouldn't normally see if I was playing like Gwendolyn or Cornelius, because we just blow through those encounters so quickly. Okay, seriously, give me a second, dudes. I mean, yeah, I'm getting hurt quite a bit, but man, it keeps slamming me like I do the other people with my abilities. I'm gonna have to heal this now. And it's true, like I told you at the beginning. Can you really like do that to me while I'm like okay, I need to grab that heal. I was like, can you really do that to me while I'm in the middle of the attack? I guess so. Yeah, I could be doing better. You know, funny how I kept calling Mercedes the squishiest, but I'll admit, like, Velvet's taking quite a bit of a beating. Ooh, that's pretty good though. Alright, we're almost got it. Man, stupid wizards. God, there's just so much crap going on the screen. That's not doing that. Oh, we've gotta be careful. Oh, get off me! Get off me! Got the little bit of this dude left, so woo, finally. Yeesh. That was a bit tough. I'm gonna have to. Oh, you know what? I don't get hit. I don't turn into the red often. So like when I start making noises from being weak, it's always a surprise to me, because I'm like, oh right, I forgot this game has a form of the Legend of Zelda like beep function, you know. A bit tough, but nothing we couldn't handle. The reason it was so hard, though, well, okay, I wouldn't say hard, but the reason it was kind of tough is because the whole. No, I didn't mean to talk to you. Quit hitting on me, dude. The reason it's hard is because she's Velvet's the weakest, physically weakest out of all the heroes, so it's easy for her to take forever to. Despite me trying to do all my tricks, I still. Let's see, got some... We're down pretty low. I could just eat like one of those foods. See, their cover's like 50. That would just heal me completely. Maybe I should just go do that. Yeah, it's best to... You know, we'll do that because you usually save food for out of combat anyway, so... Alright, we're about to fight the boss. Let's make sure our potions are... Actually, let's just grab all of them, and then if we... that way we have one of each. Now, let's see... Boss. I think fireproof would be good. Detox would probably be fine. Probably could use something other than amulets, but... yeah, that one raises the damage dealt and taken then. Same as the... But it's a little bit less than that, but still... Could do shield ring. I am getting the most defense though, so... Yeah, we'll accept where we're at now, so... Okay. So I think equipment-wise, equipment check, I think we're good, and we got plenty, and I grabbed all my potions, so if we, so we should have plenty of healing opportunities, although I've noticed the bosses haven't given me as much trouble as, like, either the trial runs or the mid-bosses. Like that, like in Oswald's Tale when I fought against the Ice Mountain, or Ice Giant, or whatever you want to call it, but... Alright, looks like we're... Oh. Alright, let's see... Alright, Velvet, let's see let's see if we can find Cornelius. Why is he underneath the sewers? Who's he about to... what's he up to? I don't know, I guess we'll find out in the Chapter 6 boss of Velvet's Tale. Let's do it.
Your Majesty, tell me your secret.
If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. 'Tis not in my best interest.
If you continue to be stubborn, the sacrifices of your nation will grow.
Urza, you? The soldiers in this country are worthless cowards.
What is wrong, Scoldy?
'Tis the Princess of Valentine. She is on her way here.
How bold! Isn't she Prince Cornelius' mistress, Your Majesty?
She and Ingwe are descended from the Valentine royalty, but they are Odin's bastards as well.
Truly a cursed lineage. If we capture that girl, Odin will be devastated.
Beware her chain. Let us take her to Beldor.
She will not be unharmed if she faces a dragon.
It doesn't matter as long as she's alive. There she is. Do your job.
Keep quiet. You know what will happen if you say anything.
I am King Valentine's granddaughter, Velvet. King Titania, please excuse my rudeness.
What brings you here?
I have been informed that Prince Cornelius is in Titania, but has been cursed. Please allow me to see him, even if only for a moment.
'Tis a crime to cause an uproar in Titania, but the king is not heartless. We were unable to conceal what happened to the prince. However, they say that true love can get results no other method can. The king shall be merciful and grant your meager wish. Allow me to escort you to the prince. Follow me. She has fallen into our trap.
Alright, looks like you've fallen into another trap, Velvet. Can you just not stop being caught for once as we fight Beldor and Belial? Which I think we end up fighting him as Cornelius as well. I remember this fight being a bit more difficult when I played this on the PS2, but I think from what I remember, They did a better job at like tweaking the character. Oh right, I should be using my. Okay, so I need to start using my ability, or not abilities, my potions and stuff like that. Okay. Start up with a couple. Got plenty of toxins, so let's use one of those. Okay. This should do quite a bit of damage to Belial and Beldor. Don't believe Beldor's lies as they try to destroy you, Velvet. Actually, probably a flamethrower. Alright, we've done quite a few potions, so I think we should be fine. Uh-oh. Can I dodge it? Haha! Take that! Yeah, there we go. Shove you into the fire. Or you could... Hey! Hey, hey! Alright. Let's throw another toxin. Take all my hate, my love, and all my sorrow! Shining chain! Oh, that's the wrong thing. Anyway. Yeah, now that the dragon's out of the way, now we just got a pesky wizard to deal with. Who's poisoned. Oh yeah, he's still poisoned. Oh, whoops. Alright, let's see. Oh. Dang it, get back here, wizard. Okay, I'm just gonna stand in place until he teleports like right next to me. Thank you. This guy's a little annoying because he doesn't stay in place for too long. So, come on, stop it. Okay, seriously, stay in one place, please. Ugh. Stop it. You're making this fight last longer than it needs to. I'll get back here. You don't want to fight my chain? No chain? Break the chains? Change your fate? No? You're not, I assume you're not a poet. Ugh! Stop! Ah! Stand still. This is why I hate wizards, even though I play them in D&D like all the time. And how many uses of teleport do you have? Wizards should only be able to cast at least like 4 teleports. Oh, maybe you're casting Dimension Door. Maybe. Oh man, this is making this fight last longer than it should be, really. Nope. Well, we would have been done already if this guy hadn't decided to like be all wizardy. Man, just can't get that last. And there's no reason to use potions because of. There we go. Haha! Take that. This is what you get for trying to capture me. You get smacked in the face.
Damn Belial. He's not taking this seriously enough.
But we were able to capture her since she was distracted. So how do you feel, Princess of Valentine? Or shall I call you Odin's daughter?
You are powerless without your Graveral chain.
You must be the ones who transformed Prince Cornelius into a puka.
'Tis what your brother asked.
Where is Ingwe?
He was supposed to assume the prince's form and learn the king's secrets, but we should have just threatened him with Belial instead of all this. Now, Beldor, don't be so pessimistic.
The king's secrets?
The magic of Darkova that turned King Gallen into the demon beast. 'Tis a secret technique that allows the user to gain the power of the Netherworld.
It looks as if King Valentine researched it as well. His efforts were also written in the Book of Transformation. These references were quite helpful.
Now, as the Psalms say, King Gallen shall be our guide. After the Armageddon, we become kings!
No one survives the Armageddon! The entire world will be destroyed!
Do you see the psalm I hold? This is the last verse. The answer is written here. 2 crownless kings that control the Armageddon shall rule the resurrected world.
Are you saying the world will be saved?
Don't you get it? The epic poem tells us how to gain control once the world has been purified.
Impossible.
You've said too much, Scoldy.
She's only alive until we decide what to do about Odin anyway. Let's just put you to sleep for now.
Princess Velvet. Are you all right? You aren't hurt? Good. The dragon is dead, and the sorcerers have vanished. Everything's all right.
Wait, you are Prince Cornelius, aren't you? Cornelius!
The ring shall be lost, the birthing cry of newborn souls, welcoming 2 crownless lords that shall survive the Armageddon and lead the revival. For despite us going to the sewers, beating the dragon and the wizard, we still got caught, but we were saved by Cornelius, which you find out during Cornelius' storyline. We get a Phozon Prism and the end of Chapter 6 for our efforts. What do we get for our efforts? Ooh, I can't wait to find out. The Explosion ability. Excellent. Gather energy and create a huge explosion in the surrounding area. Definitely want to max... is that 3 levels or... Very powerful spell. 4, yep, it's 3. Well, let's go ahead and max it out. Use that for probably better. Actually, I think it's similar to Gwendolyn's Blizzard ability, I believe. I never used that during her playthrough, but it's pretty useful when you're trying to grind for stuff off screen. So, all right, well, Velvet. Unfazed, yeah. I guess they both help each other because Velvet helped Cornelius a couple times and Cornelius helped her a couple times. So it all works out in the end. But looks like Velvet's learned a bit more of the psalm, which means it's complete, but she doesn't have the full understanding of how to save herself from the curse and death, and the Armageddon is not too far away. So what will Velvet do? Where is Ingwe? And what about Cornelius? Why did he run away from us? Find out next time in the epilogue episodes of Odin Sphere Leifthrasir. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.